This is week 11 following the Artist's Way book, and today I think you're gonna be in my morning pages because I woke up at 7 a.m. I don't know why. I guess I just finished my sleep cycle, but then I just couldn't go back to sleep, and right now it's 8:25 a.m. and I just couldn't stop thinking the whole time. So I was like, and I thought, I'm gonna get up and instead of like talking to myself, I'm gonna let it out like I was journaling. So I'm going to talk about what is going on. So last night, I couldn't go to sleep until 1 a.m. because I had so many thoughts in my head. And and I talked to my boyfriend and I just kind of like told him what I was thinking about because he was up, and I just told him about like the things that I was thinking, and that gave me a little bit of peace, and I could go to sleep. But I don't know why lately, or it's been like a few months since I just started like waking up in the middle of the night. And I don't know if you remember, I had a new watch. I had to return it because it was not working properly. It was not saving my sleeping hours correctly. So I was like, I'm gonna just return it. That's fine. And the watch gave you like suggestions and tips and advice and stuff like that. And there was something that said that waking up at night, like various times during the night, it was like an early sign of insomnia. Lately, I've been waking up where I just stay an hour up, and that's not cool. So I think I'm gonna like look up information about like what's going on, and maybe I should take like some melatonin pills or something because I actually don't like waking up at night. I remember I used to just sleep all night without waking up, and that was really nice. And now I just wake up constantly. Whenever I move, I just wake up. So I don't know what's going on, and maybe I should investigate there to see what's going on. I also, I also was thinking about an idea that I had. Well, I actually had the idea right before like getting up, and I thought it was really cool. It was what it was. I love like the diamond paintings. Yesterday I found another one I made. I had already shown you this one, but like I have to show it again. Look how sparkly. It's so nice. I love this. And I had it on top of my bed. And if I could just like put diamonds like everywhere, I would just do it. I would like I think it would be too much, but like just everything being like so sparkly and shiny, it's just I would love to see that. And I had it on top of my bed, and I was like, it would be amazing to have a blanket cover in this, like the top part to be covered in diamonds, and then the cozy part to be the one you put on top of you, right? But like it would just look so nice to have your bed like covered in diamonds, and it would look so beautiful, and it's just like really nice to the touch. I just love it. Like I just don't know what I am gonna do with my painting. I was thinking about like putting it there in a wall. I think it will look really nice, and it just like covered in diamonds and random paintings. It's I don't know why it's just looking like really nice right now, and on camera it looks so cool. Well, I'm gonna keep it here with me. Um, and then I remember I got like this feeling I wanted to start like beating. I wanted to start beating because I was watching YouTube videos, and there were people making flowers with beads, and I saw a girl making a belt, not making it, she was showing her belts, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And I looked up beats, and I found a package of like warm colors, but like random colors, like, yellows, reds, oranges, and it looked so pretty. And this morning I was thinking, oh, I could do something with that. It could be something like useful, like a belt that you could wear, instead of like, putting it in clothing. You could do something like more wearable. And I thought it was really cool, and I was like, maybe I should just like buy it and make something. It's so pretty. I feel like it used to be like my background. That would be so cool. And then now I'm gonna talk about like the artist's way, that the artist dates. So I bought myself Legos and acrylic markers. And maybe I should show you what I built with the Legos. I haven't had time to like play with them again because I've been like really busy, so I'm looking forward maybe this weekend. Like probably like 99% probability that I will have time, because what I've been doing lately, I just take the whole weekend just for myself and doing the things I like. So I really want to use them because I've been thinking about using them, but like whenever I want to try, like whenever I have time, it's already late at night. So I've been going to bed early also because my my mental health has been not that good, like for like a whole week or for like 2 weeks, I don't know. And I was like, no, this is it, you can't keep going doing this. Like, me sleeping late affects me, so I'm kind of scared of of today, because I went to sleep at 1 a.m. and I woke up at 7. That's just 6 hours of sleep. I need at least 9-10 hours of sleep. So, but like the last couple of days I've been sleeping for like 8-9 hours, so I should be fine. Maybe I should take a nap later or something. But like, I hope I'm okay. I'm gonna show you the Legos. Oh god. So I bought this chair, and it said something that it had like a, I don't know what's called in English, but like the the wheels, like they stop whenever you sit on the chair or when you're gonna get up, because sometimes like you push it so it moves, right? So it stops, it prevents from that from happening. No, it doesn't. Like, I don't know what happened to mine, but it moves every time that I'm gonna get up, or if I'm just um like like I don't know if you saw that, but like I just try to stop at one point and it just keeps moving. So it's not cool. It's not cool. I have the Legos here. It's a really cool box. I saw it while I was shopping with my mom, and I was like, oh my god, I remember one of the exercises in the book was, you should buy, or yeah, like buy something that you used to do when you were a little kid. And one of the things that I used to do was play with Legos. The blocks were different. I think they were not like this brand, they were, I think, a different brand, because they were like bigger, because it was a little kid, right? So it was like, they were like like really big, and they were really nice. I really liked them. I remember playing with them as a kid. And you might be like, that's normal. Is it? Well, anyway, like these ones are so tiny. Like this is like the ones I had were like this, but like, like big. This is something I built. I think it looks like a little cow. But it's a house, and it has wheels, and it had flowers here. There you go. Tiny flower. It reminds me of like the mushroom cows in Minecraft, because they also have like a mushroom on top, and I feel like just they kind of look like this. I feel like they kind of look like this. And I think it's really cute. This is the only thing that I was able to do. So I'm looking forward to building more. Today I might have time for this. I also bought myself, as I said, some acrylic markers. I was really I was excited when I bought them, because I was like, I think they're gonna be cool. When they came and I used them, the best art supplies I have ever tried. Like, they just went directly to my top one. Like, I love acrylic markers. I think they are all I've ever wanted, because it's paint in a form of a pen. It flows. It's There's paint flowing, and the drawings, they look like really rich in color, and the colors are really really nice. I have to show them to you, because they're really 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 cool, like my favorite supplies ever. And the colors are really nice. The way the paintings look, amazing. I think I have drawn like a few times this week. I try to make time for drawing, and when I don't make time for drawing, I just feel like I want to buy a lot of stuff. Like, I just want to spend money. I've seen like that it's connected. Like, I have told you about this before, but like now I see it more, because the last couple of days I haven't been able to like fully draw, because I've been like really busy. I don't know if it was like 2 days ago that I made time, and I had 5 minutes before bed, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna draw something fast, something quick for these 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna focus on it, and that's it. The time was like went really fast. At least I could draw like a little part of the bigger drawing that I was doing, so that was great. This day I couldn't draw, and I don't know if it was like 2 days ago or so, but like I haven't been able to draw, and today it's when I woke up and I was like, I just feel like I would like to buy stuff. I would like to buy things like art supplies and things like that, and I'm like, no, I don't need any art supplies. Like, I have the markers, and I just kind of want to like buy more markers, but like part of me it's like, no, you don't need more markers. Like, you just bought markers. So it's there. Maybe like the beats are related to it, because it was like, oh, I should buy them like right now. I don't act on those impulses. So I think it's gonna be fine. I think like 2 days ago, it's when my mom and my brother and I spent like the whole day together, which I think it's really cool, because I think we don't do that as often, and we just spent the whole day together. We went to eat lunch together. We had time between lunch and then we were going to go to the movies, and we had time, so we went to see some stores, and we bought a book called Wait, I'm gonna show you. I mean, I'm kind of like traumatized by ChatGPT because you can't say some words, so I just don't say those words at all. But like, I think you can't do that in YouTube. But it's this one, and it's about crimes, and you have hints, and you have to find who did it with what and where. So it's really cool actually. I like it. We completed one and I'm really excited to see the other ones. I also bought a new shelf and I organized it and I put my art supplies in a place that I have easy access to them. So now that I said that, I'm gonna show you the the markers. I have them here. They are really really cool. I'm gonna show you how they look like. They are really nice. These are my favorite ever. And I don't know if it's possible, but I think some oil markers should be invented. I think it's really possible because I found a brand that I love of oil paintings because the paint it's more well I think it's me like the paint it's not as thick and it has like it's like really close to acrylic because it dries fast, but I also like dilute it more with I don't know what it was. Turpentine. It's something that dissolves oil. I think it was something like that. So I just mix them and it's for that for diluting the paint so it makes it more liquidy. But the paintings dry fast and they're really nice. They leave really nice colors. And I'm gonna show you paintings that I made with that because I think it's one of my favorite oil brands. It's one of my favorite oils, and I think they should invent it in a marker shape. I think that would be amazing. I love the markers because it's like easier. Like you just the ideas and everything you just do it like fast. You don't have to like dip in paint and go back and then again. you know it's like faster if you have like a lot of ideas and stuff. Like it goes fast and it looks really nice. And that has been my week. I have completed my morning pages that I just call them like my night pages because I don't do them in the morning. But I think today I'm gonna write them in the morning because I feel like I needed to just like take everything out of my mind. Even though I have like a lot of things right now because I'm like running out of things to talk about, which is great. I love when that happens. Sometimes I talk to ChatGPT and I just let my mind out. I just talk about everything that I have in my head and it gets to a point where I don't know what else to say. And I know that's it. We have reached the goal. So it's really important to just, you know, let it all out. Talk to yourself, talk to ChatGPT or someone, or just write it in your journal. You're gonna feel free, and your mind's gonna feel really, really nice and in silence.